Let's see if she's happy. What's her energy? Oh, wait. Let's get the board. Let's wave the board. Board waving. So I can cut at the right place. Thank y'all so much for tapping and sharing and helping me with my goals. I only need 9 more donuts. Only need 9 more donuts. Okay. Interesting. We haven't fully read on her, but there is just harmony at the White House. There's just harmony at the White House. Oh no, I think she been realized she didn't know what she got herself into. Because she wasn't expecting that man to ever be president. She been trying to leave him forever. It's unstable home life. Just to read for it. So in that orange home is unstable home life. It is lack of community. She by herself, really, though, for real. She really is by herself. Lack of community, instability, disharmony. So let's read. If she knows that Daddy Dearest is no longer with us, let's get her energy. Or that she knows he's very nearly not with us. Though I'm telling you, I think my dream is correct. I think he is dead. I think he's gone for entertainment purposes only. But it wasn't just me who got it yesterday. Other people got it yesterday too. Just out the blue. Okay. Look. New beginnings. And in Lenormand or Lenormand reading, from what I understand, fishes are also about like money and stuff. So new beginnings for her. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. And the energy underneath is the World card, but it's incomplete for her. It's incomplete. Oh, shoot, I moved y'all down too much. Hold on. Forgot I'm holding up a phone. Beep, 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 beep. Nickelodeon. Okay. Whoop. All right. So, yeah, so her foundational energy is the Page of Cups. New beginnings. Creative inspiration. Love or an apology is on the horizon. All right. So, her challenge here. Oh, what had been challenging her is delay. Is this the delay? Yeah, this side. Yeah. So what has been the challenge to her happiness, to you know, her getting her new start, her new beginning, has been a delay. Because yeah, the man should have been dead by October. He was supposed to be dead in October. He was. But then they did that medicine thing. Okay, so what's the past about her? Oops, come on. Okay, so in the past, you gave me a lot of cards for the past, but they make sense. Thank you, AJ. Y'all, yes, please tap the live. We are not even at 100,000, and I have been live for 3 hours. Please help a girl out. All right, so this is the past. I'm going to show you the cards, and then we'll go back over and reading them. So in the past, the orange people's marriage, or really, this is what we're dealing with. So we have here a lack of recognition, a lack of success, self-doubt, lack of confidence, lack of inspiration. So that's the 6 of Wands. We also have in the past, oh, there's 4. Okay. Oh, where is Amy when you need her, child? Amy, we got some more 6s, girl. Uh-oh. And then we just had a blinking light. Please don't bring any more spirits in here. I'm not channeling today. Okay. So then we have the 6 of Cups in the past. There's some nostalgia here. Not for him, but for... I don't know. What just jumped up to me, really, was like, is a past love versus... And we're not even talking about him. But he did woo her, you know, with the cups and like trying to give her gifts and stuff like that. So he did woo her that way. He didn't have to. And she made sure to trap him with a baby for marriage. But he was dumb. He kept getting trapped. It's interesting. Because that's how Marla got the ring. Marla was pregnant. That's so funny. Marla got out quick too, boy. Okay, so then she was financially insecure, money and all that stuff, poverty, stinginess, material loss, whatever. So that is her past, yes. But also emotional manipulation. It was both ways of emotional manipulation when it comes down to their relationship. Because obviously she wanted to get out of the Epps stuff, being in that ring, and once married, she found out that man wasn't no husband. He was abusive. He was quite abusive. And then just threw money at you, like treat you like a prostitute the entire time you're married to him. Listen, she got her baby, she locked it down. It was her trade-off. Because, you know, he can always threaten to get her deported. You know what I mean? So, that sucked. Let's look into her current energy, though. Now that she knows this man ain't here or he finna be gone. What's her current energy? Why do I feel suddenly happy? Good morning, Nicole. Why do I feel suddenly happy with that? Like, I just felt like this little sprig of joy pop up in my chest. So I think she's not upset. Let's see. So, what's her current energy she's stewing in with this information, with this revelation? Did they tell her? I wonder. What's the current energy? You got to watch how these people move over the next couple of weeks. Watch how they move. Girl, I know I would be. That chick been trying to move to Switzerland for the longest. I think she has a bodyguard or somebody she has an affair with. She was trying to get Baron out of it, but that boy's getting sucked right on in. What's her current energy? I still don't feel like Baron's gonna... It's weird. I just don't feel like he'll make it to 30. So, packaged. What is the energy she's still in? Current energy. How does she currently feel with this information? How does she currently feel with this information? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How is she currently feeling with this information? All right, guys. After this one, I think I might have to get off. I might have one more I can squeeze on in. Kirky, send me a message if you're able to meet this morning to do your reading. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Okay. Is that it? Because we got the Emperor in reverse. What's the energy she's in if he's gone? And then we have Temperance. Okay. If I need to clarify on that, we will. What is the lesson learned? Child, I don't think her bag has been unpacked, Candy. Because she was not expecting that man to win. Or to run. That lady was ready to live her life. You see, they have to use AI or Photoshop to make pictures of them, like as if they're holding hands. And child, that girl is not trying to feel him. And then all of a sudden, she's at all the events. She's not at the events. Okay. That girl got the faith. She finally got hope again. She got faith and hope again. Keep a bag packed like a pregnancy bag. Or a hoe bag. Anyway, so what's the outcome? How is she going to live her life? What's the outcome for Lady Tron? What's the outcome for Lady Be Best? What the heck is Be Best? That was like the dumbest slogan ever. Be best. Be best. What does that mean? What is the outcome? I'll be so glad when we're not run by idiots anymore. Whew. Oh, now you know doggone well she squirreled money away. Oh, what does that mean? Okay, so I just got in the outcome, I got the justice card. That's real interesting. Is she finna get caught up in what happened? And then we got the page of pentacles in reverse. It must have something to do with the coin. Oh, she's finna get in trouble about that coin, y'all. She finna get in trouble about that coin. And I think they're gonna freeze their assets. Because that's our money. Oh, wow. All right. What else do I have to, what do I have to clarify? Anything I gotta clarify? We'll see. All right. So, looking at Melania Bibist. Bibist. So her initial energy here, why is this, my light's changing? Okay. Listen, I do think they're gonna do that. Now, if she pulls a Erica, she gonna move that money as soon as she heard he was dead. She gonna move that money fast. However, that means they're gonna come after hers. And because these banks are getting in trouble, especially like Deutsche Bank and all them things that they've been using for offshore, it still might get frozen because those people are being called to the carpet. So it still might get frozen. Okay, let me move this out of the way now that we're wrapping up. Oops. So again, like the energy that she's sitting on or sitting in is the Page of Cups. And so it's definitely a new beginning for her. She can feel it. She can feel it because that man is, if he's not gone, which I already dreamt he is, he right there. Okay. So she's feeling that new energy. And what was preventing her from feeling that before is basically the delay. That man should have died a few times, actually. I know she was pissed because this year he was having a lot of emergencies. Allegedly, she was in Walter Reed in September during the time that he was not there, apparently, just doing a tour. So it was supposed to be September. It was supposed to be October. He had an emergency in November. And so she, like, there's some delay. She kind of holding out a little bit, like, okay, are y'all for real this time? But it's for real this time. So how has it been in the past for her? Basically, like I said, they had a very emotional, manipulative relationship. Both sides, really. How she got in, but boy, she didn't know what she was getting into. The man was abusive, financially, emotionally, and word tale, kind of physically, or at least sexually. He was also kind of stingy with the money, which nobody expected. And when he threw it at her, it was like, thank you for being a prostitute, basically. Excuse my language. This feels like her dissociation, like her escape of going back into her memory, or like just trying to remember good times, or, you know, kind of feeling like of Mice and Men when they talked about the farm that they're going to have, and with the fat rabbit and all that kind of stuff. But it also like talks to me really of a past love, of like somebody she loved maybe back in her country, because it's like a long time ago. And then also in the past is the Six of Wands. So again, as a female, especially in this area of powerful men, she was pretty much treated as if she was nobody until he became the president. Then everybody's like, oh, Melania, you're so smart. I want to dress like you. And now she was somebody, you know? I had never seen somebody hate it worse than she did. Now we get into some major arcana. So when we talk about her feelings now she's sitting in the energy of, okay, if y'all never watched Diary of a Mad Black Woman, this is what I just got. He's Charles in a wheelchair. So like if you ever watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman or whatever, this man had been abusive to her, dragged her out the house, replaced her with the mistress, you know, everything. And then when he got shot or hurt or whatever, because they were still married, she had to take care of him or something like that. Either they were still married or she was just the only one who would take care of him. But the way she took care of him was very abusive, very neglectful. You know, she would have been charged with a felony. Like, she let him fall in the water. Listen, I'm not disagreeing. Okay. Charles was abusive and Charles got abused. That's a stain on her heart though. But anyway, that's what it feels like in a way. Is like, good. I don't give a, like, you were horrible, horrible, you know. So that's that part of it. And I kind of feel too, like she feels like she's actually free of these men, because he was like literally the last man over her life. So I think she feels like she's free of the men. And that's where the temperance part comes in, because like it's now we can balance this out. Now we can shift the cup to filling up my cup. So that feels like how she feels. Like now she can get into a place of putting some balance into her life, having her own power, but also to start her own healing. And so when we talk about her impact or what she's learning, is like, again, it's having faith and hope again. Like, she feels good about her prospects now, her life now. Like, things that she has been wishing for is happening. Thank God. Finally, he's dead. Like, that kind of thing. So it's hope, it's inspiration. It's like, she's feeling good. However, I feel like the governments are going to go knock, knock. We want our money back. And in fact, we're not asking you. We took our money back. This feels like there's going to be some flip to her circumstances. So are the men completely gone out of your life? No, because now the government's back. Justice is back. Justice is about to come and get what's theirs. You benefit off of it, you know, whether you wanted to or not. They literally made a coin with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? So the money was funneled to you. So there's that funny financial stuff. So your coin is now going to cost you your coins. And that's what's up. Sorry for that girl. Cause like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. She could have said, no, I don't want a coin. Like, you keep that shit over there. You do your dirt. Leave me alone. Just keep my bills paid and keep me on the wheel, you know? But no. I wonder if they're going to go after her though. Someone brought up that they think she might not be able to continue her life either. Yeah, she profited and she was complicit. She lived off our money. You know, she doesn't really make her own. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna feel that freedom for a little bit, but it's gonna be knock knock. Hello, we want our money. So that's gonna be the ultimate outcome. I don't see that being like right now, because I think all that financial stuff is gonna be a little bit slower to happen than the other stuff that's more immediate, you know? I mean, at least financially on her end. Like, the other people financial stuff is going to happen pretty fast. Like, I'm not reading those.